Oof, old school.
I know. Well, I was messing around. I was like, I'm going to go with the old intro. So, welcome to the Geekz. This is a little late and wrong.
The Steve keeping it green, which is part of the reason why I was late. I gotta turn this light down. Good lord.
Oh, you got the little LED changes. You little different pinkish hues to your skin there. Looking good. Looking good.
Thank you. What's up, Taylor? What's up, AJ? How's it going?
Now, what's going on, guys?
Awfully pasty here tonight. Feels like we only got a single flavor in the donut pack. You know what I'm saying?
This is the Vanilla Swirl show tonight. No, Sean will be joining us a little bit late. He's running late, but it happens. We started recording earlier, so it's fine.
Yeah, the guy that complains about we need to start recording earlier and now it's too early. Interesting. It's funny how that works out.
AJ,
kind of like how he told us all to download Towerborn and then he doesn't play it anymore. And now all of us are playing it without him.
Did you guys play last night? I felt bad because
we have Justin who jumps in. If you weren't there, he was going to jump in. So
okay, cool. Yeah, because last night I watched Lilo and Stitch with the fam. So what's up, Robert?
Robert.
I know Sean figured out some weird thing to have all the feed going across. I didn't like how that looked, but it confused me when I jumped on. But whatever, it is what it is. So what's up, Al?
The whole comment feed going?
Yeah, it was weird. It was in the Star Geeks. He did something.
Well, that's part of my week. I've been under the weather this week, so sorry I missed that show. But I'm here. I made it here.
That's what counts.
That's right. This is the show. This is the main show. That's a fucking offshoot.
Yeah. Sean and his damn Star.
What is it called? What was the Joey show called when Friends ended? What was that called? Like a
spinoff.
Yeah, that's a spinoff.
F that show. F it. No, we love Star Geeks. We love Ed. Ed, jump on if you're not around.
No, Ed, we're missing a third. We
want to make this. We want to make this show whiter than ever. Just add Ed.
I know.
Whiter
what's funny is
all
that about Star Geeks. I was just saying. At one point that I think like Ed might hear that and feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
Like I was just trying to hurt Sean's feelings, but I don't want to hurt Ed's feelings. Ed's fantastic. We couldn't survive without Ed.
It was funny too today because Ava loves watching our show, which is the weirdest thing. My she is geeky, but like my daughter who doesn't like love all this stuff like we do, like anybody else in my family does, but she loves keeping up with us. I don't know why she does, but she made the comment, oh, I need to, because she didn't watch Star Geeks, I need to go and get, I can't remember the exact term. I put it in the
content or something.
Yeah, I need to keep up with my Ed content. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Mean? She's talking about our Ed.
Yeah, she was. I was like, oh, okay. She loves listening to Ed. Ed breaks down the Star Wars for her, so.
Nice.
This is not toy box stuff, but I'm just going to talk about it because I picked up a couple of hats this week, and I thought it was kind of cool. One today because I was at Universal Orlando, the two theme parks, the original. On Monday, I get to go to Epic Universe, and I am so damn excited to go to Super Nintendo World. It's crazy. I can't wait to see it. I'll do some filming. I might go live from a little areas, depending on how busy it is. The cool thing so far, and I'm knocking on wood, I hope I don't jinx it, is they haven't allowed full attendance. So like some of the rides are still long, but like we were watching like some of the wait times like today, like a lot of the Dark Universe rides were like 15-20 minute waits. And I can't wait to do that. Some of those rides there, Dark Universe. Mario wasn't too bad, so it's
what's up, James?
What's up, James? It's I'm super excited. But I saw at the Nintendo store, I took a short. I don't know if you guys, there's quite a few people saw it. A short this week or today of walking into the new Nintendo store down there in the Universal City Walk, and I saw this hat, and I'm like, I kind of need to get this hat, and it's a pretty awesome hat, and it's Player One with retro Mario from the original Super Mario Brothers, and I was like, this is pretty cool. It's got the Super Nintendo
that's not
World
bad.
logo, and then underneath the bill, it's got the
That's nice.
retro characters.
Touches like that. So I love that crap.
So I know I was like, this is so cool, but I picked this up with me too with my little Spirit jersey. It's a Spider-Man costume one. Now I was going to save this, and I'll bring it up again in Star Geeks, but I picked this up.
Spirit jersey? What are you talking about?
That's what they call these, like long sleeve thinner shirts, and they had said.
Oh, it's like a hoodie. It's just a thin hoodie.
But it's a thinner hoodie, but they call them Spirit jerseys. It's like the type of material that they.
That sounds like some shit. Stop trying to force language on me already.
It's not. But that's
a thin hoodie.
All theme parks here call.
What'd you call it?
Things.
A Spirit jersey? No,
yes.
no. It's like this is my flair. No, not calling it that. It's a thin hoodie. Forever.
All right, and I'll bring this up at Star Geeks as well because I want to show this ad. But I did buy this Empire Strikes Back 45th anniversary hat too.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh,
really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they had a whole bunch of 45th anniversary stuff. I sent it to you guys.
Tells me Ed's gonna be jealous.
Yeah, I sent it to all you guys in the feed. There was this jacket there. It was kind of like like those old starter button-down jackets that they used to have in the 90s. It was a Star Wars one like that, big Star Wars print in the front, and then the crawl on the back. And then it was black with stars like the galaxy. And I was like, man, that's a really cool jacket. And Sean commented on it because I'm like, I knew this would be something Sean would want. I didn't wait there for him to respond, but it might be something I had, I might pick up myself for me. But I never wear a jacket, so. But yeah, so was that Universal today? It's fun. I like going to a theme park.
You were at a theme park today.
I was at a theme park. I'll be at a theme park again.
What'd you watch this week, Lil? Now that you're out of school.
Well,
no watching. I just go to theme parks now. That's what I do with my free time instead of school. I'm just at parks all the time. No watching.
No, that's not true. So I watched this thing for Star Geeks, and then I did a volunteer event.
You watched the movie, right? The horror movie that we're supposed to watch?
Yes. I watched a horror movie that we're reviewing, and I watched the Lilo and Stitch movie, which was fantastic, and I'll talk about that in a second. But
when I was talking to Sean, he was telling me about the well, maybe we'll talk about that in Toy Box if Sean's on then. The Stitch.
The hot toy. Yeah, he showed it on Star Geeks, and so
I was talking to him on the phone, and I think that. That if he gets that right, because I saw the pictures, he sent me the link. I saw the pictures, like how big it is. That would go great. That could stand next to a life-size Grogu, Yoda, and Salacious Crumb and fit right in. It looks, it's an alien. It's really good.
It's great. No, I'm ordering it. It's going to be for Jenny. It doesn't come until next summer, but I'm pre-ordering it.
The check cleared. Sean just is bad with time management.
Yeah. I
don't know what Labubu is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, Robert. You're gonna have to.
I wonder if it was like one of those AI things. He's trying to get us to say certain things.
I don't know.
How are you get them to say the word Labubu? Well, if you type it into a comment section, they'll say it.
Yeah, I know Pop Mart. I've seen that place. That place is like it has some nichey things, but I haven't. Oh, it's a.
I'm looking at.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Robert? You're actually watching us live? That's my old buddy. Robert, me and Robert have been longtime buddies. Love you, Robert. It's a toy, I guess.
Yeah. It's those little oh yeah. So it's like they're like these little guys. It's hard to see. Like those little
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Sorry.
I don't know nothing about it.
And Robert got one, sir. Okay. Awesome. Steve, is the movie in the back Gremlins?
Oh, yeah. Come on. That one's easy. This one's easy. Of course it is. Of course. So. You know what I've been watching? And Sean's not here, but he is always complaining about shit. But I watched The Pit.
Oh, good.
I'm not all the way done with it yet, but because that's a long-ass show. It's 15 episodes with an hour each. So, but so far, so good. I like the pace of it. I like that I can just kind of put it on and I don't really have to stare at the screen. You can be doing other things. Like a lot of it's just talkie medical stuff. And then you look up and you're like, oh shit. It's a really, 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 really good show. So
yeah, Noah Wiley at his finest, that
I like watching him get into it with his boss. He's like, oh yeah, no, why don't you tell them that you denied my request for more security for the fourth fucking time? Like, I love it. That's good shit.
No, it's good. But we lost our guinea pig this week. Our last Hufflepuff had passed, and it was tough on everyone. He was 6. So, and we love our guinea pig here. We love our piggies.
You guys love your guineas.
And
we don't do little guys at this house.
I know.
We've had hamsters. We've had hamsters and rats.
He was like this big. He's not.
That's small. Bigger than my dog Kevin. So you don't have any uses.
Well, but he's not. They're not. They don't have like the same kind of fur. They don't have dander and stuff like that. So that's why.
Hypoallergenic dogs, right?
I've tried them. They don't. They're not. You know. I don't know. Ed, he sees he's not the only one.
So, what about those bald cats? You couldn't have one of them?
No, because again, it comes from their tongue. It's the dander. Like dander is from them licking themselves. Like that's where
the sensitive boy.
No, that's where all allergens.
When the apocalypse comes, you're gonna have a hard time if a dog will take you out.
Well, I mean, I'll wear a mask.
You be fucked in the quiet place. I'll tell you that.
Let's keep it PG. Robert, we don't keep it PG here. Come on, man. You know me better than that. You've known me for 30 years.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, James, the check is officially cleared.
Yeah, he was just waiting for his banker to call him and be like, yeah, it's clear. Like, all right. He's just sitting at his computer waiting.
Ooh, I got something for the toy blocks.
All right. Well, we're talking about this week. So I did watch Lilo and Stitch, and I have to say I loved it. I really did. I thought it was great. Shocking, right?
Did you want to go did you pre-order the hot toy?
It will be done. Well, I spent a lot of money this week on home stuff.
Yeah.
I was talking to Sean as things were happening, and Sean, more things came up. Our second car wouldn't start today, so I actually have to have a mechanic come out to the house.
Because that's real life stuff, man. That's responsibility.
I know. I dropped $6,000 in home stuff this week, and then now we got to figure out tomorrow. This guy's coming out for the car, so I don't know. I'm hoping it's something little that I don't know, but still gonna. You're on mute, Steve. You're still on mute.
I didn't even don't remember muting myself. Anyways, with cars, it's never little. If it is little, you better get someone real fucking good to fix it, because if they're not, then they'll fuck something else up on the way in, and then you'll have something more to pay for.
Yeah, this is a good mobile mechanic.
Please don't jinx me.
You don't want one of the mechanics that put your shit back together and there's like spare parts,
Yeah, I hope not.
But I don't know what this was for.
Yeah, because I was gonna go to a con tomorrow, it's just a small con, but I'm like thinking about you know what, I kind of don't need to spend money this week on myself. So, and I already did a lot, but I bought these 2 hats, I bought this, I bought a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man shirt.
You know what that's called? He's wearing there, Sean. What's that called? You think? What's it called?
Spirit shirt.
God damn it!
I thought you were asking me. Sorry.
Oh, what? A spirit shirt.
It's called a
jersey.
A spirit jersey. That's what Disney calls them.
These are on the parks. Jersey. It's not only Disney. Universal calls them the same thing too.
That's cool.
I mean, it's an awesome Spider-Man thin hoodie, but I don't know what the fuck a spirit jersey is.
Yeah, I don't understand that
either.
I'm in fashion. I don't even know what the fuck it
means. The only other thing you missed, Sean, is that I told Lil that I think I'm up to episode 9 on the pit, but I haven't finished it yet. But I'm still going strong. It's a hero. Our way.
You're right, Ed.
I'll finish it. I'm going to finish it. I just haven't yet.
The Geekz got real old when their toy boxes, and Steve's done that before too, where it's home repairs or lumber purchases.
Oh, why do you think I don't have anything for the toy box for the lab? I'm building more shit in my room. That's where my money's going. It's not going to anything else. So it's like, I have nothing.
Why did we drop a listener when I came on?
Racist. He was right. Shoddy hates black folks.
Oh, see, Steve, Sean put the little thing up. You can see it now. The little off
on the bottom corner.
Yeah.
I don't have any notes tonight, so sorry.
That's all right. We're gonna go freewheeling. So back to Lilo and Stitch. It was fantastic. It was very heartfelt. I thought the human actors did really good. The story was a little bit different. I mean, it was the same thematically, right? But there were nuanced things different. They didn't have every character that was in it. They kind of had a amalgamation of a couple characters. But I didn't realize Zach Galifianakis was in it. I was like, and he didn't even like feel like Zach Galifianakis, right? He was actually playing it pretty straight. It was pretty interesting. But it was really good. I really liked it, and the animation, like Stitch, like fantastic.
Really,
such a great character. Yeah, I loved it, and I definitely will. No, Robert, we didn't talk about Derry yet. We'll definitely.
Oh yeah, we're getting to that news.
Yeah. So that's all I watched this week. So.
Okay. Well, I watched. So my daughter got a role in the Robin Hood play that's going on at the community theater. It's one of the kids' plays, and she actually got the role of Robin Hood. They don't, they kind of cast whoever, and so that's the lead. Obviously, it's her first time getting a lead role. So she was like all excited, and she wanted to come home, and I was like, well, we're gonna do some homework. So we watched both Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and it's very funny parody Robin Hood Men in Tights this week. It's crazy. It's crazy watching them back to back, seeing how many scenes they lifted straight from the Prince of Thieves. It's so good. Like, it's really good. So if you haven't, it's been a long time since. Listen, Prince of Thieves is one of the best movies ever made of all time. And every time I watch it, I fucking figure out something new that I didn't realize before. I'm like, what? I didn't even realize that fucking witch was the sheriff's mom.
Oh, you didn't like
not in Prince of Thieves. Like, it took me a minute. Like, I got that. I know now, but like, I didn't know that when I was younger watching it. So this is, if you haven't seen any of those in a while, be good. You know what I haven't seen is the Taron Egerton one with Jamie Foxx, where they they did the same movie. Jamie Foxx is playing Morgan Freeman's role. So.
Oh, it is not good. It is not good.
I haven't seen it.
It is.
I want to. The trailers look really good.
Yeah, again, they great trailer cuts. Not a good movie.
Oh man, yeah, it's got the Bryan Adams song. Shoot, I got that Bryan Adams song on my iPod. That's right, iPod.
That was the song that Jenny and I danced to at our wedding. That was our
fucking long ass song.
It was. You know what? We were dancing.
I was like, to you.
I was like,
as soon as it stops, like you should have had it stop when the song stops the first time, And then when it comes back in, dun.
Shut up, Robert. You were there at the wedding. You were one of my groomsmen yet. Bastard.
Whoa! Why you gotta come around?
He wasn't saying the song was lame.
I love Robert.
He was saying standing there for 20 minutes watching you dance was lame.
Why you gotta come at Robert like that? Like he did anything wrong?
Yeah, you're not allowed to attack the listeners. Don't you know?
He's like my little brother. I love him.
It's not your fault. It's not his fault. You can't dance or whatever. Shit.
Damn, man! Now you call me out on my dance skills. I got skills.
I don't have dance skills. Do you have dance skills, Will? I can't dance.
I can dance. Yeah, I got some rhythm. I'm not.
Think you're a good dancer? I would love to see you.
But you lost all that weight. Like, I would imagine if you were a good
dancer. That's a weird thing now. Like,
when you were big, move it around more. And like, once you kind of get your body in with rhythm, like you just kind of ride the wave.
Right.
Now
like,
now that you're small, you can't do that. You don't have the motion in the ocean no more.
It's true. It's true. I wonder how different I would be.
You haven't even danced since you lost weight. You don't got
no. I haven't been at weddings. Moves. I've been at weddings.
Dance.
You've been at white weddings. That doesn't count. That's not dancing.
Is there a difference, Steve?
Yes, there's a difference. Sean, don't you act dumb with me.
I just wanted to hear you say it. It's
there's a big difference.
It's a very big difference.
I had a white wedding. Guess what? Not a lot of dancing.
I went to a white wedding and it was a lot of trying to
white wedding. It was a lot of what?
It was a lot of trying to dance.
A lot of white
Robert's
people
bringing up some old
getting drunk and jumping in the air with their hands in the air like
club,
they just don't care.
Club mixes that we used to dance to. Superhero Lover at the old nightclubs back in the day, the teen clubs.
Damn, I didn't know we were going to go down memory lane with a Lil tonight.
Well, you know,
I need to start getting some of our childhood friends to jump on and start talking to us.
Sean, real quick, I picked it up.
What? Let me see what you pick up. Oh, cool.
Damn, Sean didn't even have the screen on. You see that? That's wild. Do you see that?
I was trying to do homework.
Homework?
Well, trying to do work, like news work. But you know,
Okay.
as you guys talk, I'm trying to pull the news.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to think of anything else I watched this week. I watched some random scary movies. Did we watch that movie Prey a little with the kid that gets on the island?
Ooh,
No.
There's a kid on the island, and then there's a girl that's on the island, and she ends up being like a monster.
No.
What?
I watched that last night. It was pretty good.
that sounds awesome.
It's on Amazon Prime. It's 2019 it came out. It was pretty good.
Well, we'll have to review it for 31 days.
I mean, that sounded really cool how you explained it. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I know I watched some other shit. I just can't remember. I'm trying to play to give Sean more time, but I can't remember.
I appreciate you.
What else I watched. What do you got?
I mean, I did watch as I always do, as Jenny says, it's kind of like my comfort food. Friday the 13th Part 6. While I was cleaning the house. You're on mute again, Steve. You hit the mute button, Steve. I don't know.
You know what? That time I hit it when I was just putting my phone down, so I didn't do it on purpose. Anyway, any good Sports Geeks news? I know I got one. 49ers signed Keenan Allen. That's pretty good.
Oh, did you guys? I didn't see that.
Oh, wait. I didn't finish. I didn't tell y'all what I did this week.
Well, we were giving you time to work.
I guess the news is still doing my thing, but yeah, I finished the studio.
Okay. How was it?
10 episodes. It is so good. Yo, is it with Dave Franco? Oh my God, dog. Yo,
Dave Franco's a national treasure.
Dave Franco, when he's on
sued.
drugs, when he tries to act like he's on drugs, it is the best goddamn thing ever. Like, it is phenomenal, dog.
He's getting sued the way that the Duffer Brothers got sued. It'll be settled out of court. That person that they stole the movie idea from will get a nice, pretty chunk of change, and they won't bitch about it no more.
Night, Robert.
See you later,
appreciate
Robert.
Appreciate you, Robert. So this is there was just a one scene, man, where like I don't want to spoil it, but there was a lot of old Hollywood. It was like Seth Rogen was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have an old Hollywood spread." So an old Hollywood spread is like all drugs, like sitting at a party. So they went to the party. Man, listen, shit goes crazy, though. Bryan Cranston goes fucking crazy. Zoe Kravitz goes crazy, and Dave Franco is just like crazy. But everybody's fucking high. Yo, it is the best shit. Like, it was phenomenally written and filmed. So you gotta watch it.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
When
I'm done with The Pit.
Hey, well, yeah, you done The Pit. There's not much else I'm really watching right now, but I think I'm watching like old. Ghosts. If you guys aren't watching Ghosts on Amazon,
the CBS show.
Yes,
it's on Paramount, not Prime.
Well, it's on Paramount. Yeah, Paramount. But phenomenal show. I think the season's over, season 4. But Hero. I love that show. It's a great show. Definitely recommend watching it.
It's like a 30-minute comedy, right?
It's like a 30-minute comedy, but it's a really good show. So you definitely can check it out. Okay. It's for the kids too. The kids can watch it too a little bit too.
My kids are watching everything now. I mean, it don't matter.
Yeah,
I can't. I mean, outside of sexy time, they watch everything. I actually think Ava's gonna love Fear Street Prom Queen. So
that's got some sexy time in
it. Does it?
A little bit. I mean, I guess it's not nearly as bad as what was that movie you asked me about, and I was like, nothing. Oh, Hard Eyes.
Yeah, Hard Eyes. You're like, there's nothing wrong with Hard Eyes, and guess what? You watched it, so.
Yeah, that movie doesn't leave a lot to the imagination.
Fountain of Youth.
Nope.
I have not.
Shit. Yo, I just realized something. That we're supposed to review something tonight, and I didn't watch it.
But I did.
Shit, man.
Review something.
I forgot. My bad.
Prom Night.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We're supposed to, and I didn't get a chance to watch it. But Sorry.
It was your idea.
I know it was. I know. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, was it Sean's idea? I didn't even realize it was Sean's idea.
It was totally my idea.
It came up on my watch, and I'm like, okay, done. And I
talked to Steve about it. Oh yeah, let's do this. And the crazy part, Steve, I was gonna watch it, and I got distracted with work, and I was like, dang.
You know what? That's par for the course. There's many times you've recommended things, and it's like we've watched it, and then it's like, oh, can we move it to next week? Can we move it to next week? And it's like, all right.
Well, listen.
I have many art projects going on at the moment, so if we don't review it tonight, I'm not gonna be mad. Okay. It was really good though. I liked it.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, before we get into, if we're not gonna review it tonight, and we're gonna talk about it later, I'll tell you this, Sean, and anybody else out there, Fear Street Prom Night has some Prom Queen has some fantastic kills.
What?
High quality kills. It's a good movie. I really like it. I'm not going to spoil. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not. Very good, and you get to see them on screen. There's a few things that cut kind of quick.
Am I? Very good kills. Very good. The best kills.
We have the best.
It was good. That one guy that gets the what was that, the grinder in his face, and you see it for like they show it and then they cut away to see someone's reaction and then they cut back and keep showing it. Like, oh my god, it was really good.
It was good. It was good. Good movie. So,
I knew right away the killer though. One of them. I was like,
of course,
that is a certain kind of person. And then that certain kind of person showed up, and I was like, up. And then when they unmasked the killer, and it, like I was like, never mind. I don't want to get any spoilers, but it was good. It's a really good movie.
It's a good movie, especially free for Netflix. I love it. I love these. So
I'm so glad that we finally canceled our Netflix subscription right before that movie came out. So awesome. I had to find it by other means.
You canceled Netflix?
It was the only one that we had that was monthly. Everything else was yearly. So when it comes time to pay for everything for the year, we'll do it again for the year. We just got tired of paying monthly.
I got
you. See, we have to do everything. Like what we do is we get our tax returns. I know you don't know what that's like a little because it's been a minute since you got one of them. But like when we get our tax returns, that's when we pay for all that shit for the year. See, that's the thing. I'm in a different tax bracket than you. I get fucked, but they pay me back a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Didn't we review it?
We reviewed it, yeah. James,
you come out. That. Well, I got a bone to pick with you. I know you've been in school a little bit. We're not doing anything on the podcast side of things. People might have forgotten.
I posted a bunch this week as catch-ups, so I will be doing that and dumping them.
So Electric State that was a show. It's a YouTube review that's out, but it's a podcast that's not out.
Yes.
You know what, Sean? We and Sean talked about that too when we were talking. We talked all about you, but I say though,
shit about me not.
What I say though, I was like, Lil's been in school. I get it. I understand. So
it's tough.
But now you're out of school, so button it up, Buttercup.
Well, I am, and I posted a bunch this week. I posted old shows, and I
even put them in shit. I didn't even say nothing. I was just sitting in the middle, just listening. Like, wait, what? I'm just sitting here trying to do my job right now. Why are you coming at me? I didn't.
Nobody's coming
at you. It's fun. I agree, and I apologize to the listeners out there that I did not do my due diligence for the podcast. Like I posted this week an episode from January, an episode from February, and Blue Eyed Samurai. So I will be posting 3 to 4 podcast episodes every week.
Does Promare ever come out?
Yeah, on the YouTube it came out, but not on the pod.
So James is saying that he's seen the art book for Electric State and it made him want to watch it. So if you haven't watched it, James, I give Electric State a hero. I really like it.
Yeah, I think we all like it. Yeah.
I loved it. I can't remember.
Especially
I smoked too much weed to remember what you guys thought of it.
Especially Chris Pratt's hidden room with all the Nintendos.
Oh man, his 80s mullet.
I was sold. His 80s mullet.
And the art direction on those characters, those robots, the best.
I thought that was great. I don't know why that movie was getting so much hate. I liked it a lot. So
Well, James, it's not like the book. I've heard that. I've never read the book, but I've heard if you like the book and you want that for this movie,
you're not
disappointed. Yeah. But it was a good movie.
Damn.
Yeah. So
I really liked it.
Did you nobody watch the John Krasinski
Thank you, Robert. See, exactly. The YouTube shows worth watching over the podcast. There you go. Watch more on YouTube.
Did anybody watch that John Krasinski one yet?
The Fountain of Youth. That's what
they were just talking about. No, I haven't seen it yet. That just came out, right?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do work. I'm sorry.
We understand.
That just came out though. So like yesterday or Friday or Thursday.
I really want to.
Yeah, I have not. I do want to watch it though.
It looks like the Mummy. Like the Mummy, like Journey to the Center of the Earth. Remember when The Rock did that movie with
or National Treasure? Feels like all those.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what it was. National Treasure. That's the one I was thinking of. No, I was talking about remember when The Rock, they did that movie with Brendan Fraser, and wasn't The Rock in it when they went to the middle of the earth? The little
Journey to the Center of the Earth. It was called Journey. But yeah,
Journey.
Oh shit, I remember that movie. I forgot about that shit.
I've never seen it. I just remember it gives that same adventurous kind of vibe. But you're right. This one does remind me more of National Treasure. Looks good.
Yeah. So,
all right.
You guys got anything for the toy box?
I do. Who wants to start off though?
Well, the thing is, I have nothing, so you guys can start it off.
I have nothing.
I have
nothing. I was rapidly trying to find that. I'm so slow. I need a mouse. I'm tired of using my little fingerboard thing.
All right, I'll start.
So I'll start off because I only got one comic. So
go big screen. Go.
And it's and it goes with my I did a little staircase tour as a YouTube short. Sean was criticizing me on it, but it's got
very critical of my friends.
It's got 1600 views, so I'm fine with it.
I mean, it's not good shit. That's great.
But so I have the official movie posters for Spider-Man 1 and one for Spider-Man 2. And the one from Spider-Man 2, what I love is where Tobey Maguire is facing out, like with his mask off. You just see his back, and he's looking over the city. And I walked into a comic shop, and I never knew that they had that as a comic, but they do. So I picked this up, hoping one day that Toby does a signing. I mean, I do have 2 8x10s already signed by Toby, but if Toby can do this as a signing, I can get it graded. Like, I love this.
Also, get all the Spider-Mans on signing that shit. That's
a fantastic image. Yeah, if they had covers like that for all 3 Spider-Man movies,
they do. That's the thing. They do. They did for Andrew Garfield's. They have one for Tom Holland's. This is the only one I have the book, which uses this cover, but it has, so I have this one.
No. You need a comic book with the picture.
I know.
Because even look, we could say what we want about Spider-Man 3, but the art from that movie was phenomenal. The movie's script and the storyline wasn't very good, but the art was really good.
But I didn't know this was out, so I picked this up. I don't know when this is from, but it's I just had to pick it up.
Oh, so. When I see that, I just see that one where he's like crouched in black, or it's the reflection in the window with the red and the black. Either one of those on a cover would be awesome.
That would be, yeah.
Dude, at some point, all 3 of them are going to be together. So they're going to be signing at some convention.
Well, and I have that Mondo print of all 3 of them that I would probably get signed over comics. I have that Mondo poster.
What if you took that Mondo poster, took it to sign them, and like Toby signed over Tom Holland or something? Signed on Tom Holland Spider-Man or something like that? You're
just to be a dick. Just to be a dick. Or he signs over the whole thing. Just like big.
Just over the whole poster.
He looks over, he's like, "Fuck you, Andrew.
I'm the original Spider-Man."
No, but so that's why I am going to pick up all these covers like this to get to eventually try to find them to get them signed. So
nice.
That's all I got. So Sean, it's on you.
Okay. All right. So I told you I was going to get these, and I got them.
Oh, nice.
Look at those.
That's a nice box. It's a minty box. You got to get a box protector now.
It comes with the book as well. Ooh. All right, let me make sure we pull it all out. See if we can see it. See, this is my first time opening this up, so yeah. So I come with the game, which is cool. I'm glad that's in there.
Cool.
All the packaging, I guess. Is there a poster in here too? Holy shit! Bonus. Star Wars Bazaar. Oh, this is like old merch.
Yep.
That it used to have. That's
Very
cool.
nice.
That's cool.
Did you get all three?
Yeah. I'll show them. The book there. So that's Star Wars, Super Star Wars, Super Empire Strikes Back.
Very nice.
Dang. Very nice. So now you got all of them, so you're gonna have to put them all on display together.
Yeah, you have to get I think they're on Amazon. You can get the Super Nintendo box protectors because I have them for my Super Star Wars trilogy set and the Star Wars Pod Racer.
Okay. All right. Well, came with the same thing. Got the book. The little light speed. I guess you can get orders, whatever. Old free players guide. Old.
Oh yeah, I love those.
Yeah.
I love those ads.
Oh yeah. Anytime you get ads like that, it's the best.
Yeah. Old instructions. I mean, it pretty much came with everything, which is fucking dope as shit. So that came with something else too, but I'll get that in a bit. All right, so that was cool. And then Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Same box, really cool art, dope. Opening it up. Let's see. Probably should say this for Star Geeks, but
You can show it there too, because there'll be people on,
yeah. Came with the JVC. I didn't even know JVC made that.
Oh yeah.
Original booklet, a little really
Well, that's
good.
interesting. Hold on a second. I'm gonna grab mine because mine's. I think does yours say JVC or THQ?
Mine says JVC. All of mine says JV. Oh, check this out, Steve. This is a really cool poster.
Let's see it. Ooh, that is really cool. Dang, that's really cool.
Nice. What's this? 80s? Like an 80s fucking fucking Indiana Jones poster? That's fucking dope. Where's Lilo at? You see this?
I'm back. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, and it came with all the games. Everything that the list.
So does your Super Return of the Jedi says JVC on it?
Yes.
Mine says THQ.
Dang, I actually hold yours up a little. I can't really barely see. I'll
bring
because I'm just trying to see which logo I like better on the box. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough one. The THQ allows more black, but that JVC
and here it says the classic.
Huh. So look that up. What is the difference?
Yeah,
I don't know. Your box is more minty than mine. Mine's a blockbuster.
But like THQ makes JVC doesn't make games. What the fuck is?
But see, my box is a Blockbuster rental. See, I got the Blockbuster sticker on the back.
Yeah, no, mine is just clean.
So I wonder if it's because it came from Blockbuster.
Man.
Because my Super Empire Strikes Back says has JVC on it.
Oh, okay.
But this has THQ.
Interesting. Huh.
It's a variant.
Maybe you got the variant or I got the variant.
Well, my guess is I do because I have the JVC here too, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look this up now. This is interesting. So
now you're gonna be on the hunt for JVC and THQ boxes now?
No, I'm not. Yeah.
The different alternate boxes. Like, oh, I need to get the RCA box, and I need to get the Magnavox box. I need to get. You're going down a rabbit hole with those.
Yeah, no, that's not.
No.
Yeah. So, you got anything else, Sean?
That was actually all. I mean, I thought it was impressive.
It is.
It's a good spread. But like now, my question is, how are you going to display those? What do you think you're going to do?
I'm putting those in frames. I'm gonna put them in frames. All three of them.
In frames?
Yeah, I'm gonna frame all three of them. I'm
Like
gonna
in
try
like a shadow box.
the box and the game next to it. The box, the game next to it, all the way down, and then have them shadow box. I guess in a way. I'll figure it out.
You can hang that on the wall.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do that. I always wanted to keep those, and the book. Like if I can get all three of them together, the packaging, the book, and the game in like one section, and just level them. Maybe I can get one that's like leveled. I don't know.
It'd be awesome if you had little hooks in there or something that the game could sit on, like it's like a little stand for it. That'd be freaking sweet.
Yeah, I gotta figure out something. But I definitely want to do that. I've always wanted the Star Wars games. They have another one that's in, the one the limited edition shit. The Nintendo stuff that comes in like a limited edition. It looks like an old like.
Oh yeah. The ones that the re-releases that came in the blaster pack, like the blister packs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a Nintendo one that looks like that. It's a Nintendo.
Oh, it's a blue, right, cartridge.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back, and it's on like an old card back.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they want $50 for it. I'm like,
that's what it went for when it was released. So
yeah, I think I'm gonna go snag it.
I think you should.
Yeah, definitely. Not many people are looking, and they have a lot of video games that are in box. I don't know what you want me. If you want me to take a picture for you, I will. They're not super expensive. That some of them are actually a good price, and the boxes are real clean.
I know your boxes look really nice. I don't have room for all the boxes, like especially my NES games. Like I'm not
shit, dude.
Those boxes are big too on some of those.
I was looking at them shits. I was like, damn, I would like to have that Super Mario 3. Ooh.
I know. Jenny kills me every time because I made her get rid of all her boxes. Before I paid attention to all this shit.
They had a RoboCop one, Steve.
She had everything mint. And I made her get rid of it all.
Ooh, a Batman game, Sean? The Batman Nintendo game with the box?
And the Batman game. They had Batman Returns too on that Super NES box.
Dude, the Batman box on the Nintendo box, it was the 89 poster. It was him next to the Batman. Yeah. It was the poster. It was so good.
God. Dude, it's pretty fucking awesome. I was like, when I was in there, I was like, damn, I need this. I want this. No, I can't. Man, they had a lot of cool stuff like where I was at. I was like, oh, I'm about to come back.
Yeah, I want system boxes, but just send me a picture. Send me some pictures because there are some boxes that I probably would get. Some certain Castlevania would be one I would probably I have that. I have a print of that game on my wall, so I would just put the game box on the wall. Maybe that's what I'll do. Like I hung up like all around here, like my Captain N comic like separate. I bought these little clear like wall mounts. And they're very tiny, right? Like if it can hold like a comic, it's very small to see like that. And just like I can just stick it anywhere, and it can hold probably a game box. I can actually use the game boxes to decorate around.
That's what I'm talking about, Sean. If you had that right there, if you put that inside a shadow box, you could put the game right on there.
Oh, good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's got just one little screw.
And see, if the back of the shadow box is wood, like it should be, then you could just use a little Lipro screw.
I'm coming up with some custom shit for this. Like it's gonna be legit. Like I really wanted to, my setup is my setup.
Oh, look at that! I can just hang it like this on the wall. See, it fits perfectly.
Yeah, you could put it in
you wouldn't even need a shadow box on as long as they're level. You could have the box and the game right next to each other on the wall. Open.
Steve, I could do that.
And this was like a pack of 10 for like $10 on Amazon.
Send me a link.
Yeah, I will.
There you go. We're just making dreams come true out here on the Geekz.
Well, now I can hang a lot of these boxes up thinking about it because I have them all sitting here. And that Donkey Kong box, remember we were talking about it? Like I have how to display that thing. Now I know how. Shit. All right. Good to go.
Ideas. I guess that's all we have for the toy box. So I got a little bit of news. I tried to get out as much as I could. I couldn't. It was a stretch.
Okay. No worries, man. Let's
probably missed a couple things, but
we'll just talk about it then. So I guess
whatever. We'll play this GNN. This week in the news, Marvel Studios has officially delayed Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars release dates. Disney and Marvel will have announced that it will has been moved from May 1st, I gotta move this.
26, May 1st, 2026 to December 18th, 2026.
Well, you already knew, yeah.
So it got delayed about 7 months. I kind of think
I know. I was doing it already.
Okay. Sorry.
But the list of Marvel movies that have come out at their original release date is way smaller than the ones that have been shifted. So, like, I don't see the surprise. Like, everyone's like, "What? They moved it?" I'm like, "They fucking always move it. It always gets delayed a year, all the time."
And here's some of it, right? So Tom Holland, I think, and I don't think they just moved it because of Tom, right? But Tom hasn't signed his deal for these movies yet. He's looking for the bag. And deservedly so, as Spider-Man should get the bag. Spider-Man is also coming out next July. And a lot of the rumors were, well, where the hell is Spider-Man going to fall into the timeline? Where's Brand New Day going to fall into the timeline with these Doomsday and Secret Wars movies, right? And a lot of the talk was that it was going to be pre-Doomsday, but you're going to have the movie release after Doomsday. So now, on top of that, he would need to film these movies all together with the Odyssey that's also coming out next July. I think he's got one other movie on the slate. So he's got a lot of movies he's already doing. So by delaying this, they're still filming a whole bunch of shit. Just like they did with Civil War and everything, where they can still put Spider-Man in these movies and have it throughout. But I think it tells a more cohesive story, and they could use Brand New Day as that final linchpin leading into Doomsday. So I think it makes sense. It also gives them time to film what they want, get everyone signed, because there's still a lot of actors that we've talked about. All the chairs are out, but there are more chairs to go. You know, like, why isn't Halle Berry there? Why isn't, Famke Janssen? Like, there's a lot of characters that need to be there, especially if you're going to bring in that early 2000s X-Men. And now they've got time. Time is on their side to do everything right. They don't have to rush it. And there's a chance there might be a movie now that they can actually, because there was already talks that there's one movie missing that might go in between these movies. And that's better. They'll have time to actually develop that and put that movie in as a bridge between Doomsday and Secret Wars. So I am all in for this. I think this is the right move. It gives them all the time in the world now.
They
give us a good movie.
Absolutely nothing to make you mad. So it doesn't really, your biased opinion. You're like, it didn't matter if they said they were bringing it out early. You'd be like, it's the right move. It's late. It's the right move. Like, it doesn't matter. Your faith.
He's right. He's not lying.
Your faith
it didn't matter which way. It didn't matter which way it turned.
No, but it's good. Like your faith in Marvel is unwielding. Like, through thick and thin. Even when it's the trash and everyone's like, reboot it, you're like, no, they're gonna steer it right. And you know what? They kind of did with Thunderbolts. Not so much with Captain America: Brave New World, but with Thunderbolts, it was really good. So I'm giving you shit a little bit. Like, I don't have that same faith with DC. If they were to be like, we're delaying everything, I'd be like, they're fucking, I don't have that same level of trust. It's a kind of a cool
it is weird
with Marvel.
It is going to be weird that we're going to go a year without a Marvel movie, right? Because Fantastic Four, then it's another year until Brand New Day.
No, so, I think they're not working on anything right now. I guess not. No,
no,
just Doomsday. That's it.
It's just Doomsday. So I mean, I know we'll get the Riri show. We'll get maybe something else. I don't know.
Punisher show. We're getting the
Punisher special
in Daredevil.
In Daredevil season 2.
Yeah, so we got stuff.
Which actually might not. Again, another good thing, right? Daredevil season 2 will come out before this, and maybe Daredevil can be in these movies. I hope so.
He's not. Charlie Cox has already said, like, I'm not in London. I'm not filming shit.
Yeah, but he's not in London because he's filming his thing right now. Again, but now this gives them time. Or at least in Secret Wars.
I'd like for him to be there too, but my money's on no. Not a lot of place for a blind lawyer with heightened senses in a galactic battle with superpowers.
Yeah, but in the
he would be there would make sense, but I'm just saying, I don't see how they're going to throw him in there. Because if they throw him in there, they have to throw Punisher in there. And if they throw Punisher in there, they have to do what we said and throw him in a War Machine fucking outfit.
Yeah, but
all of our dreams come true.
But Daredevil's been part of the Avengers, so I don't confuse.
Yeah,
I know, but he's never once
shit, dog. I've seen it. He's gotten the shit. He's gotten the shit in.
He's been in one. He made a cameo in one movie as a lawyer, not as Daredevil, and that's all we got.
Well, that was also a Sony movie, so there's stuff with that. But I get it. But I think, again, now that we're delayed 7 months, all the people that said, I'm not in it, I'm not in London, that doesn't mean you're not going to be in London.
Well, we'll see.
So
we shall see.
At least for Secret Wars. Because even Scarlett Johansson, she's like, I'm not filming Doomsday. I'm like, of course. No, because you'll be back for Secret Wars. Everyone will be back for Secret Wars.
Avengers Doomsday rumors points to an X-Men 97 inspired introduction for the mutant heroes.
Imagine James Marsden flying out of the sky, fucking blasting his way down, shit, lands, and James Marsden's like, to me, my ex. Like, get the fuck. Like, he earns all of it. He's the man's man now. If he does that, it's
yeah, but they're going to kill him off, though. So they're going to do it. They're going to do it.
Fine, but they killed him off in other movies without giving him anything to fucking do. They had him look at the lake for the last movie for 10 minutes crying before he died off screen.
This time they're going to do it different, and it'll be just a transition of probably old to new. They'll go back in time or some shit like that. Some time stone shit.
But I just can't wait to
see that is the truth.
Actually get it, because they're not bad guys. They're gonna fight the Avengers, but they're gonna have to find a way to make them work together, because they can't make them villains. They're gonna get killed off, but they're gonna be killed off. The X-Men versus Avengers battle will be once, and then they'll be together fighting the real bad.
Yep.
That's what I see.
Dude.
And then that's when they'll get killed off, is doing that.
I don't give a fuck how they do this shit, as long as the suit game is right. It don't fucking matter.
John, they come out looking like that, right?
Yeah.
There.
What?
That's all you
Hugh
need.
Jackman.
You're not going to get that. You're going to get the Marvel lines. You're going to get the Marvel lines like they had on Wolverine's suit and Deadpool and Wolverine. So it's not going to be perfect like this, but it's going to be like this.
Listen, we already got Beast. We already got Cyclops. We got Hugh Jackman. We got fucking Gambit. We got.
Do you think they're gonna put Beast in the blue underoos? I don't think so.
Fuck yeah, they're gonna do the Beast that was in Marvels.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's CGI. They could, but he was wearing a lab coat. That Beast has never been.
We're not getting Kelsey Grammer prosthetics.
In his Speedos.
We're getting Beast, which is great. I don't care what they have him in. To be honest, it's gonna be fucking awesome no matter what. Like, I can't wait. So. Another Avengers Doomsday rumors, Captain America Sam Wilson has got his Avengers team apparently. And his Avengers team will consist of the Falcon,
Blue,
of course,
Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel,
of course,
Bruce Banner, the Hulk,
of course,
Wong,
cool,
and Shang-Chi.
That's cool too.
They're officially on this team, with She-Hulk likely to join the team as well.
That'd be cool too. I think that'd be cool if She-Hulk was out there doing something.
She-Hulk is definitely going to be in this shit, right? Like we all assuming at this point, because I think there's a lot of rumor things like, oh, another picture of She-Hulk, but we didn't see her in the cast. So,
well, that's why I said, like, now they have time to get these people signed.
I agree.
And to keep it going, right? And there was also a rumor that Florence Pugh is she's going to join Sam Wilson's team at some point.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's a defection, if she, if he recruits her. I don't know, because again, as much as we're going to get Avengers and X-Men fighting, we're going to get Thunderbolts, New Avengers, and Avengers fighting too, right? Like, you're going to see a lot of things before they all finally team up to get their asses handed to them by Doom before we get to Secret Wars.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure.
I don't think they're gonna die. I don't think anybody's gonna die in Doomsday. Or maybe there might be some casualty, but like Secret Wars with Battle World happening all over the place, like that's what we need. We need you're going to need just heroes upon heroes upon heroes. So
that's where we'll get the new X-Men.
No, the new X-Men aren't going to be introduced until after.
After?
Yeah, to lead their own franchise.
Yep.
You might get one scene with them at the end, but
yeah, maybe they'll just show like the X-Men.
Well, they're gonna have to combine the universes, right? Like X-Men live in their own universe, MCU's in its own universe, but at the end of Secret Wars, it's gonna have to be one timeline. So that's when you're gonna get the new X-Men in the MCU.
Agreed.
So let's see. Although, do we want to talk about that toy news about places laying off people, or forget it? Doesn't matter. Super 7's laying off, and Diamond going now.
Diamond, yeah.
You were on the show on Wednesday.
The Diamond Select Toys, so the ones that make the PVC statues and all that, they're just don't.
PVC statues, the 7 scale resin statues, the Diamond Select figures.
I gotta sell all my shit because I can't complete any sets.
Gentle Giant, all of it's dead. It's all
shut down as of.
So what? So McFarlane and Mattel are the only motherfuckers making toys right now?
Hasbro.
Playmates?
Hasbro and Playmates? Yeah. Diamond Select was a gem.
Oh, well, NECA bought them, Steve. So NECA bought all of this.
Oh,
and it's going to, but the brand is dead.
The brand's dead, but if NECA bought it, then that means NECA will get into the game of doing some of this. That means if they bought all their properties, they bought all the molds, they bought all the files.
They didn't buy all the properties. The licensing is apparently tricky for them to do all that, and they just did layoffs as well. So
I think they just bought the distribution.
Yeah,
because like Diamond was huge in distribution.
Yep.
So I don't think there's contract issues with them keeping licenses. So.
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening because Super 7 too. Like they had all those Muppet figures.
Maybe those companies, but what is the reason for it? Like, were they doing bad business, or they just couldn't?
Super 7. The other day they wrote a letter announcing, which is so weird. Like you tell everybody that we had to lay off people because of tariffs, and it's so weird. It's like what? Like that's not cool. Like you couldn't have figured that out another kind of way. Like it's so weird. And
it feels like impulse firing. Like you're not letting it's like you don't want to impulse hire and you don't want to impulse fire, right? If you're always dead and suddenly you're busy, you don't want to just hire a bunch of people. Like you want to maybe hire one and try to see if you can weather the storm because it's going to be dead again soon. You don't want to fire. I just feel like it's weird. It feels like an impulse fire.
Yeah, and look, you would probably agree with me on this. Is that the pandemic really put a lot of companies over the top, and they didn't gamble on it coming down like that.
Well, right, we've seen
done before.
The collectibles market spiked to insane.
But it's been like a roller coaster for the whole time it's been around the collector's market. It's up. It's
not like it was during the pandemic.
Well, because we haven't really had a situation like that happen ever. Well, it did in 1918. We had to wear masks and everything, but not since then.
Yeah, we didn't have all the shit that we got now.
They weren't walking around with statues and but people were buying and investing so heavily in toys, statues, retro, new, everything.
I agree.
Because you were home, you were building your wall, you were building your geek sanctuary now, and now everybody's going back to the office,
Yep,
and all that kind of stuff. So it's not having the same effect. People aren't spending that kind of money now because, like, I didn't have to spend money on gas going to work, and I know, Steve, you always have.
I'm not going to even talk about it. But I don't have, you know what the funny thing is?
That's the key.
I don't have to spend a single dollar getting to work for gas because I have a company vehicle. So
and that's awesome. But you know what I mean? Like, you save money on gas. There was no commute costs. So people were using that to build up this kind of stuff. Now there's discretionary money's gone. Tariffs have shot prices up. And we're already getting charged for it. We don't even know what the tariff outcome is. Like, I think I said this on Wednesday's show. Like, Hot Toys, like, they have a tariff line, a tariff tax already built into that when you're buying stuff from Sideshow. So it's kind of all over the place. And these companies, I think a lot of them were already on a thin margin as it was. because to pay for these licenses, and Sean, to pay for these licenses, it's a lot. You're not making a huge profit if you're making Star Wars toys. You're not making a huge profit. You know how you're making money on it is by selling a ton of it. But if you're being limited, you're not getting a huge profit margin on this.
Nope, you are not.
So that's why a lot of these companies you've seen some of these like Four Horsemen and stuff like that. They started making their own branded figures. If you go to a lot of toy cons and stuff, you're seeing a lot of like barbarian and historical type figures, space figures that are
nobody's for that fucking license. Yeah,
they're building their own stuff because they can make more money that way.
Agreed.
And these companies that have invested in that, like they're losing out because they're not pushing.
It happens all the fucking time in retail, dog. Like literally, there's a company 1 week doing all licensing. Next week, they're out of fucking business because they couldn't handle the license. They couldn't handle the production of the license, paying for the license, and you got to get shit out. So it happens. Just in the toy industry, I've never seen it happen like that. But
it happened in the video game industry too, like huge, right? Yeah. Like, look at how many companies folded when they got like big licenses, or if the game sucked, they're not making money. They're losing money on games like Star Wars Outlaws. I guarantee you, the company that made it lost money.
Oh god, yeah, but it wasn't EA that did that, Steve.
Was it EA that did Outlaws? I don't know who did
Outlaws.
Ubisoft, yeah.
So yeah, Ubisoft probably took a huge hit from that.
I probably believe that.
Well, of course. Well, they have had to do a year's worth of updates to the game since it's been out too, and then you push those updates out for free. So that means if you get an update for free, that means somebody worked on it and got paid to work on it, and you didn't have to pay for it. That means that company's eating that.
Yeah, and they're hoping all they're hoping is that it sells more games because nobody's playing.
Yep.
So you're seeing it across the board. Yeah, and it's sad. It's truly sad, and it's
sad that people are losing their jobs for that situation.
Yeah, see, I just said their stock tanked after Outlaws, and like and you're seeing all these companies, and that's why you're seeing. I'm joking on this but it's true, right? You go to Ollie's bargain outlets if you have them near you.
Yep.
How their toy aisles are just
so much Hasbro shit, dog. Like it is Star Wars crazy. They fucking I don't know what they did wrong, man, but
they overproduced. Right? Like because the profit margins are so small.
Overproduced other characters.
And then they produce the wrong characters. And then the thing is, how many times can you produce a Vader? How many times can you produce?
It's not even. What were you guys saying? Aldi's or
Ollie's?
So like here we have like TJ Maxx and shit like that. Like
that's
those places too.
TJ Maxx too, yeah.
Full of Hasbro, Star Wars, freaking. They have some Power Rangers shit in there.
Yeah,
they have a whole always.
Mattel, you got the Transformers, you got all that kind of stuff all in there, and it's all like a quarter of the price it was at retail. So they're all losing money.
So it's crazy. Yeah, but it's sad to see people lose their jobs, but yeah, it sucks. It sucks, And then what do you do after that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you go back into the toy industry? No, you don't want to because you got to go through that bullshit again. Who wants to do that? Unless you go to Hasbro, but Hasbro lays off all the time. So you got to get into a different realm nowadays, man. Fucking sucks.
He still has Eternals and What If figs. Yeah, a lot of those Turtles figs.
Yeah,
I mean, man, if you're good with like tooling and like making your own figures, like buying those cheap figures and using the bodies and stuff to like
crazy
repaint and build your own characters.
Oh yeah, if you're a figure customizer, absolutely.
It's like one.
But it's like seeing like like if your team lost the Super Bowl, but you see their Super Bowl championship gear in another country, you're like, what the fuck? That's kind of like what it feels like when you walk into these stores. You see toys for $5. You're like, damn it just didn't work out wherever else it was, so they shoved it over here for my benefit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Prime Video has forsaken the Wheel of Time, cancels the high fantasy drama after 3 seasons.
What's crazy is, so my boss where I used to work, this guy Chad.
You are on mute, my friend.
See, it did it again. at my old boss, anyways, he's only like a year older than me, real close in age, but he loved the Wheel of Time series. Loved it. The way I love the Red Rising series or, Mass Effect, he just loved it. And he was so excited. Yeah, it's a book series, long book series. And he was so excited for the show to come out. And then it came out and he hated it. They made so many changes. They combined characters, omitted some characters, invented other characters out of whole cloth, changed storylines. Like he was just pissed. And then season 2 comes out and it's better. And season 3 comes out and it's universally loved by people that like the books.
Wow.
And now it's canceled. It feels like they're doing this shit on purpose sometimes. They're like, oh, it sucks. We're going to keep giving you more of it, you fucking bitchy, whiny bitches. And then you're like, oh, we like it. And they're like, oh, you like it? Fuck you. Keep paying me money without your shit you like. It feels like it. Netflix does it. Amazon does it. I don't understand
they canceling
of these high profile things.
Yeah, I'm surprised they canceled it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it did get a nice rumbling in the beginning, and then now I heard again season 3 was great. So it's very interesting why they canceled it, because they could have probably did one more season and just called it quits. Why just fucking cancel something oh, haha, I'm gonna leave you fucking hanging. Why do that?
There should be a rule. If you're gonna cancel a show between its seasons, you have to get we need a way.
For closure.
Yeah. All shows should have closure always.
It's like Jericho, one of my favorite shows of all time. Only 1.5 piddly seasons, but season 1 came out, ends on a ridiculous cliffhanger. They canceled it. Then they brought it back for a half a season. That closed on a cliffhanger, and they canceled it again. I'm like, you motherfuckers, dude! I don't understand. Just let them close it. Just let them end let them write something that closes the show.
I agree. Fuck
give
you,
them a movie. Give them something. At least give them an episode. Let them crash the plane or something. I don't know.
Fuck, you spend all this money on fucking Lord of the Rings, and I mean it's great, but fuck, let them cancel. Let them at least fucking get something going with the end of this goddamn show. Give me 2 episodes. I don't give a fuck. Just figure it out.
I wish I knew. I wish when they were saying, "Oh, we're gonna give you a show," they would tell you. It's guaranteed to be this many seasons. Are you excited for the new Friday the 13th show? I'm like, I don't know. If I like it, are they gonna fucking cancel it right away?
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking Swamp Thing on WB.
I heard it was great. I never even bothered watching it because I was waiting for it all to be out, and then they canceled it, and I was like, well, fuck that.
Yeah. That's by James Wan, dog. Yo.
I heard it was great. And
it was awesome. It was awesome. And they canceled it. I was like, fuck you.
And they kept Titans going for 3 seasons, and everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing?
I stopped watching that shit after season 2? I don't even remember. I can't remember anything else now.
The show got rough.
It is sad. All TV shows should be having an ending. It doesn't matter how you did it. So, oh well. Rian Johnson's new Star Wars trilogy has downgraded to a question of if not, when. I don't think ever.
Oh, so downgraded to a question of if. Okay. I'm going with if not. I hope he doesn't. I hope he stays to his Knives and Onion movies, and he keeps out of Star Wars.
Knives and Onion.
Whatever those things are. Because this movie right here was garbage. So had some great, fantastic visuals. Some individual scene moments that were so incredible. But as a whole, garbage. It was a backstep. It was what you did to Luke Skywalker, Rian Johnson, should ban you from ever stepping foot in the Star Wars universe again. How dare you turn him into a fucking blue milk drinking off the tit hermit in some weird island? Bullshit.
Because you ran away. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't get any of that perception of Luke Skywalker running away. If he would have ran away, it would have been in fucking New Hope.
And then Rian Johnson does another thing where he brings him in at the end in front of all these spaceships, and Luke Skywalker's going to stand there like, fuck you, do something. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to redeem himself. I'm going to let this whole movie go. If this is awesome right here, I'm going to say, I don't care how bad it was, because this Luke Skywalker shit at the end was tight. Turns out it was a fucking force projection because he was meditating on the other side of the galaxy. Hot garbage. Get it out of here.
Damn, Steve. Yeah, that was the best Star Wars rant I've heard from you in a long time.
I don't like it. I don't like the movie, and I
I
don't like
agree with you, dog. Like, listen, I can still tell this story again and again. If they should have had fucking Luke Skywalker come into that throne room with Snoke and had a fucking lightsaber battle, and that motherfucker had his green lightsaber, yeah, that shit would have been fucking Mandalorian style. And I feel like everybody wanted it. That's why the Mandalorian did it.
Probably, but
That's what because let's be honest, that's what it should have been in this episode. It should have been that.
I understood his wanting to be by himself on the island, right? He was running this Jedi Academy, some bad shit went down, and he was like, fuck, I fucked up. I need to exile myself and be depressed. I understand that. But the shit he was doing out there was wild. It's not something a depressed guy does. It's something a crazy person does.
I agree.
When they lose their shit.
I mean, don't you think Yoda was crazy in Empire? Like, he exiled himself, and he was this crazy old hermit himself.
I guess that's true. I guess now
it was a mirror of Yoda.
I don't like it. I think that's the wrong choice. Because Luke,
it's why Jedi are bitches.
Luke is not fucking Yoda. Time. So maybe don't have him do the same character beats.
Listen,
Luke wasn't talking in fucking riddles either.
Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, walks into fucking Jabba the Hutt's fucking fortress, gets captured, kills a Rancor, fucking takes out a whole fucking sail barge by him fucking self.
Kills Boba Fett effectively.
Takes on fucking Darth Vader and the Emperor and still fucking survives the whole goddamn thing. And you try and tell me this motherfucker walked away from Kylo Ren's fucking lightsaber? Fuck you.
Because it was his nephew. Sean.
It was his dad that he fought.
Sean,
exactly.
It doesn't matter. It's different. He raised and trained Kylo, and Kylo failed him. He exiled.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. That's so
really because we just saw the same shit in the prequels. Didn't Yoda lose by falling and ran away?
Look, Yoda put up a fight though, dog.
He put up a fight and then he fell and
didn't
ran
force
the
project
fuck away.
He didn't
like
force
a bitch.
project himself into that fight. He was hopping around that goddamn Senate fucking room.
No, he didn't force project himself. He sat in a fucking swamp for 20 years
after Order 66, you dick. Not because of because somebody made him sad.
So he shouldn't have fought. So he should. And what did Obi-Wan do?
Get it.
What did
by
Obi-Wan
himself,
do?
there was like 3 Jedis left.
You're fucking killing me right now, dog. If this was some Marvel shit, you would have fucking back and put them on your back and carried them all the way to the box office. But yeah, you coming at
This
Luke
is what
Skywalker.
I said. I've been saying this since the beginning. The Jedi run away like bitches.
That's that bias shit. And you would think he'll fucking back it because it's fucking Disney. But no, it's Lucas.
Jedi are bitches.
You want to shit on it.
Jedi are bitches.
That was a good rant.
I've said this for 10 years. Since we've been doing this show 11 years. Jedi are bitches.
This is getting clipped out and put on Star Geeks.
That is fine.
This has to be a fucking
Al agreed. All Jedi are soft. There you go. See? Boom.
All Jedi are soft, Al. Name one Jedi that was soft, Al. Go ahead. I'll wait.
They all did. Didn't they all run away in exile?
No.
Every single one of them.
You got a goddamn fucking elite army coming at you, and what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
So he should have stayed there and be like, "I'm gonna die right now," or
okay, but he ran away and never came back. Didn't do anything different, or had more balls than these guys.
He trained the guy that took down the Empire. Just gonna.
He trained the guy only when he landed on his planet. It's not like he went out and trained him. They knew where the fuck Luke was.
When did Yoda become the fucking villain of Star Wars with you motherfucker? You? How dare you bastardize Yoda's name? How dare you try to turn Yoda into some fucking villain all of a sudden?
You something else, man. You something else. You are a piece of work. I swear to God.
I love it.
You're a Star Wars hater, dog.
Well done, Well done to find an angle to stand against.
I got my hat.
You did a great job. Thank you.
Yeah. There was no way that I could see an angle to be argued against, but a little found one. So fucking you bastard, you.
That was a good one.
Love it.
And that
All
right. A rant. Oh man, Masters of the Universe merch may reveal first look at Nicholas Calzine, whatever his name is, He-Man's character design.
Look at that fucking sword, though.
I
Look at it. It's right out of the fucking cartoon, man. It's good.
Oh, so here's some pictures. Hold on.
Well, you have them up. Were you not looking at them?
No, that's not it. Because there was a
the toys.
there's a toys I had a picture of. Sorry, Steve. Give me one second.
Look at Ed said, "Preach, Steve." Ed, I was trying to channel. Well, I can't channel you, but I was doing my best.
No.
I'm gonna share a screen. This is where I found on Twitter actually. So I guess this was like at a toy show, or what was it at? Oh, licensing expo, and they had Masters of the Universe. So this was some of the stuff, and they have the logo at the bottom. So is He-Man gonna look like that? I don't know.
That'd be pretty damn awesome.
I mean, look at it.
Yeah, it is pretty jacked too. Is that the same?
Dude,
guy?
he's huge. Yeah,
That
he's
is, yeah.
huge.
He got huge.
And he's like one of those. He's been in a lot of the little romance movies, and he's like a small, skinny guy, really tall, but like a skinny guy. But they packed it on him for this one.
Go back to that first toy picture, or is there another one?
Let's zoom in on that statue.
Can you zoom in? Yeah,
looks like just a regular He-Man. I don't know. It looks a lot different, but it looks. But
in the picture, the straps on his chest were brown, and those are
and also this. Look at that. That's way different. Color.
That looks more like just a straight up cartoon statue right there.
Yeah, I think so too. What are these?
This is just the licensing toys, I guess. Oh well, that's a statue. Maybe they just had shit for licensing out.
But what if that's that Skeletor from the movie? Oh my god!
I mean, who's playing Skeletor?
Jared Leto.
Fucking Jared Leto kills a skull. He can kill a skull face.
He's not. They're just gonna green screen the face.
Yeah,
he doesn't care. He'll wear fucking prosthetics the whole fucking movie. He's gonna be in. That guy's got every movie coming out. He doesn't need his. It's not like he's like nobody will know who it is if it's not my face. Yes, the fuck we will. We all know who Jared Leto is for good and bad.
Yeah, I agree. All right, well, that's He-Man stuff. Steve, how you feel about this? There will be a live action Elden Ring. Secures Alex Garland as director.
Fantastic! It's going to be awesome. Alex Garland's a great director, and it's sword and sandal shit, man. It's Elden Ring. It's going to be fantasy, high fantasy, swords and spikes.
It's going to be fucking crazy fantasy.
I don't know. The storyline. I guess I didn't really play the game long enough to really get invested in any storyline, so I'm not sure what that is.
I watched some shit, and I think the bosses on there are like ridiculous. So I don't know how they're going to.
Hopefully they're really cool. I mean, the bosses in the game are gigantic. Some of the enemies are huge. So this could paint if they do that in the movie, it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, this could be This could be either great or very, very bad. So I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, what studio's behind it? What studio's behind this? It looks like Bandai Namco has officially announced film will be directed or upcoming adaptation. So I guess I don't know. Bandai Namco? I don't.
Well, that's the distributor of the video.
Well, that's the video game, yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
We shall see. Saban Films.
Oof.
They have some good shit.
Voltron live action movie has wrapped up filming, but there still is no release date.
Ooh, I heard something good for me, but bad for everything else on this. That they said that this might get shoved straight on to Amazon Prime.
I heard that too.
Well, I mean, it is Amazon putting the money up for it. So.
Sure, but they promised Henry Cavill a theatrical release.
I did not know that.
So but that means what I mean by good for me is that means if the movie was made with the thought of it being theatrically released, that means that they put some work into it. And if they put it on Amazon Prime, that means I just don't have to spend that money. So
or they do like that short release in theaters like they've done with some of these other Prime and Netflix movies, and then 2 weeks later we get to see it on Prime.
Either way, I can't fucking wait. The first time I saw Voltron toy when I was a kid, I thought, "Where's that movie?" And here we are. It just took until I was 45 years old.
I don't know how this is going to be, man, but Henry Cavill will star in the film as King Alfor. He's joined by Daniel Quinn Toy from Badolts as Shiro, leader of the Voltron Force. Sterling K. Brown as King Zarkon.
Really?
Yeah, leader of the Garla Empire. Rita Ora as Witch Hagar, the Dark Sorceress and advisor of Zarkon. And Al Batista as Princess Alora. Alba Batista, I'm sorry. But Batista, that is whatchamacallit's Captain America's girlfriend. Now I think about it. Forgot what her name is. But she played in the Nun. I think it was like what was the Nun movie? It was like on Netflix.
Henry Cavill's not going to be in fucking hardly any of this movie.
Yeah, he's like the king, so it don't even really
I was going to say, like,
I just looked up because I'm like, who the fuck is King Alfor? King Alfor is the deceased king of planet Altea, father of Princess Allura, and the original Red Paladin of Voltron. He's the one who built the Voltron lions and crashed into the planet. But he's dead when this shit starts off, so
it's going to be all flashback.
Maybe.
I mean, I did show him that he's they bring him back as like a hologram kind of thing.
I think he is as a hologram. I think so. Well,
but that sucks. I was hoping to see Henry Cavill driving around one of them lions.
Maybe he will in the beginning. Trying to save it.
Oh, it says he is the original Red pilot, so hopefully we get some of that in the backstory, huh?
Yeah.
It'll be like a Jor-El setup in Man of Steel.
Yeah, I guess they have all of the cast. I guess I don't know. It's weird they're not going with Asian characters though, because I always thought Voltron was kind of more, Asian.
They weren't drawn that way. I mean, I'm sure they'll have some diversity in the cast.
I hope so. All right. Welcome to Derry trailer. Unleashes Pennywise the clown on Derry in the 1960s. How do you guys feel about it?
So he comes back every 27 years. So when was the first one made? It was 80.
Yeah, this is 62.
62. Okay, so the first one had
I was not, first of all, watching this trailer, did not know fucking it was going to be in this shit, dog. I thought it was just an offshoot of some like
it's Bill Skarsgård back.
Yeah, no, I didn't know though. I wasn't paying attention too much of the news on it, so I just
cannot wait. You know what I saw when I saw this trailer? More of the first movie, more of kids against Pennywise instead of fucking adults, more of past against Pennywise instead of present. Get rid of cell phones. Cell phones make everything too easy.
I agree.
Put it in the past where everything's scarier.
Or very annoying because the cell phone can definitely go off when at the wrong fucking time and you're dead.
That's why I think that the guy that directed The Witch in Nosferatu, he said, he was like, I'm never, ever directing a movie in present day, set in present times. He's like, all my movies have to be set before cell phones. Because I just can't, I hate working that into stories because any sort of drama you have, you're like, and this happens. You're like, yeah, but you would just call someone or you would just look it up. Like, nope, not if it's in the 70s, you can't. Not if it's in the 80s, even in the early 90s. So it's an interesting thing that technology has provided us. It's still super dangerous out there, but cell phones have provided us the avenue of escape in many ways.
So what'd you guys think of the trailer? Just looks great overall.
So good.
I thought it was fantastic. I mean, it's going to talk about the Black Spot incident, which is, it was a nightclub that was destroyed in a racially motivated attack. And that kind of is the time setting. They think it was racially motivated, but it was Pennywise driving that.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
I'd like to go back and check out that first movie again. When Ben is in the library, he's looking through a lot of the past fucking bullshit that happened. And I guarantee you he comes across something from the 60s in that book. And we're going to see that in this movie or in this show.
Shit.
I'd have to go back and relook at it. Remember there was the one where it was like the Easter thing exploded and all those kids got blown up and they're like body parts and trees. Like I wonder if that was the 60s. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look.
That one could have been what, the 30s, late
Could have
30s.
been.
Yeah.
How far is fucking Pennyworth?
It's every 27 years.
Go back. Oh, he goes. Oh, since how long though?
Forever.
Like for a long ass time.
Really?
He locked in here. I
didn't remember.
He crashed to Earth. He's an alien. He crashed to Earth back when, like, before the dinosaurs and shit.
Oh shit! That would.
I was gonna say the dawn of man.
Damn.
So.
And they killed that motherfucker off, huh?
with words. With words. They killed him with words. They're like, "You're small." He's like, "Ugh."
Oh god.
That's why I hate that second one.
I don't like the second one, man.
Even in the TV movie, like I always hated that part. Hated that crap.
When he got big, it reminded me of a video game. It reminded me, like, they turned like that big ass fucking.
Well, yeah, because at one point they were like running along the thing and like ducking into little areas. I'm like, I've played this game.
Yeah, right.
It was wait till he jumps around, and then right when he runs fast, you can jump out and hit him with something. Come back real quick.
Yes,
you gotta make sure your health is on point.
Yeah, it reminded me of a fucking video game. I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I like part 2. I don't know why.
What is this coming out on? The Derry? Is that HBO? It's
HBO.
Yeah. HBO Max, because it's not. It was HBO Max.
It's
then
Max.
Now it's HBO Max again.
Is it HBO Max again?
It's HBO Max again. They changed it back.
We sure did.
Oh.
Why would you? I don't know why. With the logo
again?
Huh?
I don't know. They got. I don't understand why they ever changed it to begin with. Like, why would you get rid of the HBO? Is what sells you, not.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
If anything, get rid of the Max and just call it HBO.
You would think, right?
HBO Plus, like every fucking buddy else.
It's true. Oh, anyway, F1, the F1 trailer. Would you guys? Did you guys watch it?
I did. I've seen it a couple times.
It looks fucking good. It looks really good. Like, I kind of want to see this shit in IMAX, though.
It was filmed here in Daytona. So,
yeah, I want to see this shit in IMAX. It looks really good.
You let me know how that is. I have zero interest in racing or racing movies.
Dude, this looks good.
Except for Talladega Nights, which was a great racing.
That's a comedy, and Fast and the Furious is different. They're doing all kinds of weird shit, but driving around in circles, I'm good. I don't watch NASCAR. No, I'm good. Okay. I get Formula One. He's not going in circles. He's going around the tracks. I get it, but I just.
Dude, it looks so good. Like, it looks like
there is that shot at the end where it's like the POV shot where it's like on the hood of the car and it really looks like he's driving. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty good.
I don't know, man.
I might see it when it's free, but I'm not going to pay.
Because I think Idris, what's his name? Idris. I think he's like a young racer, and I guess Brad Pitt's the old school racer.
Brad Pitt's coming from NASCAR to Formula One.
Oh, well, that's cool. I'm gonna go see
that Damson Idris or something like that.
Damson Idris,
yeah.
He's supposed to be in Avengers.
That motherfucker should be Black Panther, though.
He is supposed to be in Avengers as Black Panther. Doomsday.
That's not official.
No, but the leaked concept art showed him as Black Panther for that movie. So that just started the rumor mill. Like, why would you do a whole concept art without? But there's lots of concept art they have of actors they didn't cast. So
this would be cool, though. It would be cool to see him as a Black Panther and Shuri, and still King T'Challa. That'd be pretty dope.
Well, all they need to do is put T'Challa's kid, just take him somewhere, let him age up, take him to space. Somehow he gets old, and then bring him back.
Yeah. Pull yeah. Let's see. New look at Dominic Thorne as Riri Williams, streaming June 24th on Disney Plus. I do not like that suit.
No, but I am it's all work in progress. Shit.
I just wanted to be a thinner suit. It looks too bulky.
Well, here's the thing, though, Sean. She doesn't have the resources that Tony Stark did, so she can only make a suit that she can get her hands on the materials to make. She doesn't have Jarvis to mold the metal and make it perfectly so, and he just has to type it in, and everybody does it. She's got to make all these little pieces.
She got her shit taken back from Shuri. Remember, she can't take her.
I know, but I'm curious. Like, will she get that? Will we get that suit?
We're definitely getting a better suit. That, you know, like I said, what Iron Man made, what Tony Stark made in the cave, isn't what we had the whole movie. Once, you know, so this will be her work in progress.
What scares me about this a little is that it's so under the radar of Marvel that I don't think Riri will get her just due.
Well, not fighting against Homeboy in a red cape. That guy looks dumb. My fears about that fully realized. Looks bad. That doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
The stuff with her looks pretty good, but that stuff with him in that cape, that looks
kind of what the Hood looked like in the comics.
It looks terrible. Make some changes when you need to. I get wanting to be sticking to the books. It makes us all happy, but when there's a book has a ridiculous costume, then maybe make it better.
I don't know, man.
Just give me Mephisto.
But are you on board for this, or you just kind of
Sean? The whole show could be terrible, but if Mephisto pops in at the end of this final episode, Alil will give the whole series a hero. Whole series.
I mean, I've been waiting for Mephisto for how long now? Since 2020.
Yeah, but you don't. You didn't like Eternals, so I'm gonna leave you.
What? So now we have the devil in the MCU. Cool.
Yeah, for what? For what? What big bad is the devil going to do?
Everybody has to start praying because it's clear that
religion. Well, it's not that kind of devil. I mean, like,
but are we going to see any of these characters in Doomsday? No, I don't know. You know, you are.
It's not Doomsday. I'm not thinking Doomsday. I'm thinking Secret Wars.
Secret Wars is going to be a long 2-hour fight. Doomsday is going to be a setup for Doctor Doom, and basically the setup for
Secret Wars is going to be a 3
Secret Wars.
Fight. So we'll never see Mephisto.
No, there'll be an hour of talky talk.
Okay, I got you. 3 hours, hour of talky talk, 2 hours of fight. Yeah, I'll take it.
What? Doomsday or Secret Wars?
No, just the 3-hour breakdown.
Secret Wars.
No, fuck Secret Wars. We're going straight into the madness. I'm gonna tell you that shit.
Yeah, they're gonna have talky talk. They always do.
No, straight fucking madness.
Sure, that's how it'll open. And then 20 minutes in, talky. Then more madness. Then talky.
I don't think so, dog. I think
sad face.
We'll get everything sprinkled in between, and everything's. Secret Wars is gonna be complete madness. I'm telling you right.
I hope so.
It's gonna be. To me, I think it's gonna be fun as shit because we get to see every aspect of the Marvel universe come into play.
Well, the stakes are less, right? The stakes in Endgame were so high. You're bringing back half the fucking galaxy's population, and you're fighting on Earth. Your main heroes are dying. Here, it's another planet. Earth is like we're all chilling, recording. While they're off doing this shit. Doesn't bother us. Like
not in the 2015 Hickman Secret Wars, right? Like that.
Well, I guess if the heroes all leave the Earth, then the villains have an issue. The villains are going to start wrecking havoc over here. So,
yeah, it wasn't all the heroes off. It was the timelines everything merged into one.
Right. You think they're going to? Okay, well, I guess we'll have to see what they're going to do. Because then they're going to have, if the MCU gets rid of if they prune, they're going to be killing lots and lots of people.
They are. That's what these incursions do. That's what set this whole thing in motion.
Yeah. So Secret Wars is everything combined together into one
battle world.
World. Dude, this shit is going to end on damn. Motherfuckers going to be like, what the fuck just happened? It's gonna be so amazing. I can't wait.
We gotta wait so long.
That is it, man. On news. If anybody else anything,
we did. We had a new Jurassic Park trailer this week.
Care about this.
I think it looks. You know what I think it looks like? I think it looks like dinosaurs doing dinosaur shit on the island
that nobody should be on.
I mean, but like it's
shit already.
It's the same movie as all the others. They're on the island. They shouldn't be. There's a rescue, right? There's a rescue because there has to be a fucking rescue. You can't just have people go do their job. There's always got to be some asshole kids that get fucking lost on the island at the same time or something. So, of course, it's that day too, right? It's never like, I mean, at least in Jurassic Park 3, he had been there for like 4 months by himself before Sam Neill showed up. But like, it's always like, oh man, thank God you guys were on this random island in the middle of the ocean at the same time as us because these dinosaurs are nuts. But there's some scenes from this trailer that are in the original Michael Crichton novel, like the rafting scene with the T-Rex. That was from the original book, from the first Jurassic Park that never got filmed. And so we're getting some cool stuff in there, I think. I'm more nervous about the weird big Rancor dinosaur they made.
I know.
Because I see the big bull head on it and it looks dumb. I don't know. But they got some cool looking monsters and they're doing monster shit.
Are you
dinosaurs? Probably not. I didn't see the last one in the theater, but this one looks better than the last one. I might. I've seen every other one in the theater except for
the last one.
The last one.
Oof, that last one, boy. They just pulled a bunch of shit together and was like, let's do this.
I thought when Jeff Goldblum's daughter did gymnastics to fight a raptor that I had seen the worst. I was like, this is a high bar to clear of bullshit. Like she just did a gymnastics move and kicked that raptor's ass. Like, I don't like this. I don't like what we're doing here. But then Dominion came out and they put a bunch of dinosaurs in a house. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on now. How'd you get that fucking Brachiosaurus in there? This doesn't make sense. It's the basement.
Are you talking about Jurassic Park 3?
Well, what? No.
Was that the gymnastics part?
No, that was in 2. Jeff Goldblum wasn't even in part 3.
Oh,
Jeff Goldblum's daughter.
2. That's right.
I get Julianne Moore in the room.
Yeah, I get them confused because Jurassic Park 3 was when they went back to the island.
The raptors are coming in, and she's like hiding with Julianne Moore, and then she's like, the music changes, and she stands up all triumphant, and she walks to the edge, looks like mean dogging the fucking raptor. I'm like, would you sit down, please? Would you stop? The fuck are you doing? That thing's gonna eat you, and it should have. As soon as she jumped on that pole, she'd been like, that'd have been it, because that's what would have happened. You remember, it's like dangling a worm in front of a fish. Like, what?
You know, real raptors didn't even look like that. They were like little worms,
covered in feathers and shit.
Yeah,
that's the other thing too. Is like they had a scientist. They gave him the skeleton of a hippopotamus, and they were like, "Draw what you think this animal looks like." And the creature he came up with was fucking wild, but it wasn't a hippopotamus. Looks like. So all we have going off of is bones. They're literally wrapping tightest skin you can around bones and being like, that's what it looked like.
I'm like, I don't know. Like that. I don't think real dinosaurs look like what we think they look like. I'll be straight up with you. Like, I think they look way different than some shit that we can imagine.
Probably.
It could have been just fucking talking, having conversation.
Our hubris. When Land Before Time came out, we still thought the T-Rex stood upright like that and walked around like a big dummy, you know? Like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He didn't even do that.
No,
so they had the skeletons wrong. So, like, you never know. You never fucking know.
Fucking weird.
We don't know. You know what the crazy thing is? We don't know shit about anything. Like, you know what those ruins are? I don't fucking know.
Yo, no, they're in Alaska too.
Time.
Oh, they're in Alaska too, but guess what? We ain't gonna never show you them motherfuckers because something else is there. What the fuck?
So that mountain in Antarctica is not a pyramid? It's got like 4 perfectly straight. No? Okay. I guess we're just not going to talk about that either. Or the fact that nobody's allowed to go there. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to start going. I'm going to start going.
Huh?
Don't do it.
I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on.
I got my tinfoil hat. Look, not enough tinfoil in the world.
But wait, do you believe that, Lil? Do you believe there's nothing that we can't do? In Antarctica? Like, is it like crazy to you that we can't do anything there? Or is it just like,
yeah, it's crazy.
It's weird.
Can't fly over it. Can't go deep into it.
Yeah. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why?
It's just weird.
I'm confused. I'm confused. Well, that's another conspiracy theory for the geeks tonight.
Now, if you want to do if you want to do an offshoot episode like
once every 3
months, when we just talk some weird shit, we talk about all my dude. I love Bigfoots and aliens and all this. I'm into all that shit.
I think after this show, we do a member exclusive after show and make people actually, yeah, I think so. Once we turn off this shit, we turn it back on again and start recording our own shit.
Might have to.
There you go. And that ends our show for this week.
The Geekz After Dark conspiracy talk.
So yeah, after this show, there's gonna be another show, but you got to be a member to join to hear that conversation.
And we don't even know what you'd be a member of yet because we don't have that set up.
No, we don't. So
all right, that is it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for everything. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing. Please share. Please follow. Please let everyone know. This is Lil.
this is Sean.
And this is Steve. And until next time, everybody, stay safe, be nice to each other, and keep it geeky.